Hello YouTubers, it's Brian Paraganian, Senior Trader and Co-Founder, ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com, bringing you a special weekend commentary for Saturday, May 15th. Well, where does the stock market go from here? All I can say is, wow, volatile times, huh? We had the big 1,000 point plunge on Thursday, May 6th. That same day we have a big 650 point violent snapback. There's rumors out there now. It sounds like it's somewhat confirmed actually, though, that it was Waddell and Reed selling some futures in S&P futures in the futures market, hedging some of their positions. Boy, I hardly think that they meant to sell that many, but nonetheless, that's what happened. And then after we had the big 1,000 point plunge, a few days later we get a big 400 point rally on the heels of the IMF and EU bailing out Greece by $1 trillion. You know, now look, the question becomes, was that the smart thing to do, or was a necessary thing to do? It probably was the necessary thing to do. However, when you stop and think about it, the Greek problem was what? A solvency issue. So if you've got a solvency issue, I don't think the longer term smart thing to have done was to issue more debt to bail out already a debt problem. So I'm not so sure that in the fullness of time we don't have some ripple effects as we go along. You know, and the interesting thing here was on Friday there were some rumors bandied about that France, maybe France's debt might get downgraded. Wow. You can't tell me that we've heard the last part of this story here. I really just don't think so. The question becomes, where does the stock market go from here? Well, I think first and foremost we're going to see this market pull itself back down to the 1110 area. That's where we've got a gap on the S&Ps, and then we'll see the 200-day moving average lies slightly below that around the 1100 area, and then we have the 1065 zone that we had the big plunge to. I do think the bullish alternative here for the longer term is for the stock market to do nothing other than trade between a 1050 and let's call it 1220 range for the remainder of 2010. You know, unless we get something very positive that we can point our finger at, that we know with certainty that this big bailout, $1 trillion bailout, is really going to hold and that there's not going to be any more ripple effects. And if our economy starts to really pick up with job creation, then maybe we might be able to bust through that 1220 level. And I might feel comfortable if that happens. But if none of that happens, what I just outlined, and we start moving through 1220, boy, I'll tell you what, I'll be very, very concerned. That's all I can tell you. Now, I know there's a lot of pundits out there that say, hey, you know what? Our economy is improving. The earnings here in the U.S. are fairly good. And this big bailout is going to, of $1 trillion, is going to create liquidity. And liquidity is going to find its way seeping here into the U.S. market because we're the most attractive market. Well, guess what? Maybe. But it doesn't make it right, and it doesn't make it the bullish alternative. That's all I can tell you. But the question really becomes, how are you trading in these volatile times? How are you navigating in these rough waters? And if you're not navigating the right way, you're probably getting beaten up in here. But you know what? It doesn't have to be that way. 19 out of 20 days. 19 of the last 20 days here at PSTL, we've made money day trading. Our one day was a very, very small loss this past Thursday of $7. If those are the kind of results you want, all I can tell you is this. Take advantage of our 1 week free trial. It's absolutely free. We're going to teach you how to treat day trading like a business. We're going to teach you technical analysis. We're going to teach you how to be patient, disciplined, and use stops effectively, and use proper stop management to let your profits run, limit your losses. That's right, 19 out of 20 days. It's like taking candy from a baby if you pull the lever the same way every single day. Our proprietary way of trading is the best in the industry. 19 out of 20 days. That's almost unheard of in these volatile times. If you want to learn how to trade the right way, take advantage of our 1 week free trial. And I also should make mention, come June 21st, we're going to have a price increase. Our membership is limited. Our membership is increasing here rapidly because the word's getting out that PSTL is the place to learn on how to become a proper day trader and make money consistently. Every day we're gonna take you through the education process on our live webcast. We're gonna talk technical analysis. We're gonna talk the economy. We're gonna teach you how to trade the right way. We're gonna call out live trades in our trading room. If you want to start making money consistently, take advantage of our 1-week free trial. Take advantage before our prices go up. I've really got nothing further to add other than to wish you the best of luck trading, and we look forward to you joining our growing family. Have yourselves a great rest of the weekend, and thanks for tuning in.